Hi, y'all. I just want to get something out. I told you this channel's my outlet. Just to get it out. Especially if it's something I experience in the public. Put it right back out in the public. But, this is my very first teaching experience down here. Up top in New York, we had a lot of astro ciphers and astro huddles. And I find that when you're building with other astrologers, this is my experience. You got to keep repeating this is my experience. For some reason, certain minds want you or expect you to speak from their experience. Like you sitting near marbles and you sit near dome. No, a person speaks from their experiences for the most part. Oh, have mercy. But in any event, yeah, so my first teaching experience here down south. And again, I was invited to do it. I didn't crowbar my way into that position. I was invited to do it. And then I even said, well, most of it, because the proprietor of the store wants me to teach a beginner's class in astrology. I'm like, well, most of the stuff is Googleable. And she was like, no, I like your unique spin on things. I'm paraphrasing. I like your unique way. And in person is more intimate. I want you to do it. I was like, oh, alrighty then. So I do. It's not the class is nominally priced $7 a class. You know what I'm saying? And even with that, some people are saying, do you pay $7 for each class? I'm like, yeah. Maybe they didn't mean any harm. Didn't you pay $5 for each class when the Caucasian lady was teaching her class? I didn't say it, but I thought it because I don't want to be rude. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it's rude, but some people may see it as rude. But it's weird. Moving on along. So it's nominally priced because she wants people to be able to afford to come in and enjoy the cipher. So she asked me to teach it. I said fine. No problems. But I don't operate in the brand of ego wherein we can't have open discussion and things of that nature, and open dialogue, because like college is collage. I got that from Michael Tessarian, he on YouTube. And I'm big on giving credit where credit is due. I think that's college too. Didn't get the degree, but 95 credits I did earn, 25 credits shy of the degree, but that's a whole nother topic. If y'all can find a lawyer, help me with that one thing. Wisdom Wanda at Gmail, or Wanda Wisdom at Gmail, one or the other, interchange and figure it out. If you want to help, you see what I'm saying? I just had to hurry and say that. Just move on. Okay, now, it's something very troubling about the ego. The downside of the ego. That's nothing. There's a high side and a downside to most things. Even people who don't necessarily study astrology understand that. They have a dark side and a light side. Some will tell you, don't get on my bad side. Don't go there. Do you know what I mean? So each individual, pretty much understands that there's different varying degrees to their persona. Or, you took me out of character, you hear people say. So they know that there's another side there, under the surface that can sprout when buttons are pushed, target, words are said, you know what I mean? Unbeknownst to the person tonight, the button pushes, hell, they on, is it on? Maddie, see what you done did to me, Maddie girl. But anywho, back to my point at hand. So I went ahead and go to the class. This is last week. And I think open dialogue should be reserved for the end of the class. We learned that from our the teachers we've had over the years. If you can reserve your questions to the end. But I'm allowing the open dialogue, and I'm describing Aries, which rules the ego. I remember Oprah said on the show a while ago the downside of the ego being wily, W-I-L-Y, wily, paraphrase. But I was like, she is so right with that. It's just, but I think I heard her say that before I took Mama Eyes, one of my former astrology teachers, but one of the ones that is bookmarked in my memory because of the things she's taught really, really resonated and stuck out for me. But yeah, just wily. It doesn't care to make sense. It just cares to win. And it's not even clear what the prize is that they're about to win. You know, it's that wily side of the fragile, frail ego. But the egos, per my teachings, what I was taught, the ego is ruled by Aries. So we were getting into that. And I know I should say this for Aries video. Aries seasons video. It'll come back up when the Aries come around for that video. Trust and believe. But there was an Aries in class. And I'm not trying to even take it personal or make it racial, because she was doing the same thing when the Caucasian lady was teaching her class last month. And I'm like, you know, just projecting, and inserting, interjecting, and projecting, and inserting, and I'm like, good God. But that's Aries, just from what I've been taught. Now you had your teachings, others have theirs, okay? We don't even need to complain to you. You even have to listen to this, okay? But I was taught, and it's in books too. Get your Google on. That Aries lack tact and finesse. So it's with fire, yeah. So it's inserting, it's interjecting, and things. And shout out to Alyssa. Her videos on Aries. She's something else, that Libra, I tell you. But in the event, yeah, just interjecting, and just so Aries rules another group of people, from what I was taught. Different schools of thought, okay, and that rhymed. Anywho, Aries rules another group of people, and it rules a certain gender. So as she's the person in the class is demanding and projecting her take on Aries, and it's personal because her sun sign is an Aries, Capricorn moon. Could you imagine, y'all? Double cardinal. Oh God. So as she's projecting and inserting and interjecting and carrying on her take on Aries, she's exemplifying my point. She's exemplifying Aries. And I'm just looking at her and looking at the rest of the class like, do you see how she's exemplifying what I just defined? But I don't even think she could see herself because of that Mars, and, you know, oh heavens, y'all. So I'm like, I don't know. I want to teach another class after this season here. I'm happy. And again, it's not motivated by no money. It ain't even motivated by my ego with glory. I'm not a glory hog. I do this for the love of astrology. You see what I'm saying? The fee goes to the store. She said she'll give me a percentile, but it ain't no 50-50. Trust and believe in that, okay? So again, I'm not money motivated. And again, I stressed that I was invited there. Ugh. Y'all wish me luck next week with the next club. I'm hoping maybe she won't even show up. Because I'm like, what is she challenging me? What is she trying to do? Is there a prize? What is it's not a contest. Is it one in her mind? What is the science behind this behavior other than being Aries? I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. But I get more into the Aries per my teaching in my Aries season video. Alyssa girl. Alyssa survived, but Alyssa, let me, because I do. Oh, why are you making it racial? Because I'm like, Alyssa survived her Aries video. She sure did. She survived her Capricorn ones too. Y'all seen them? Y'all seen them? I think it's why I hate such and such. She's too funny. Libra. And the Libra to get with the program like that. I'm like, let me find out, okay. But yeah, y'all, this teaching thing. I don't know. It just, and then my papa's like, you gave them too much information for $7. That was too much information for $7 doggone dollars. And you don't even get the whole 7? I'm paraphrasing, but he said something along those lines. Then my other friend, she came to the class. She's a Virgo. But she's going to say, oh, well, I thought it was pretty basic, you know. All that you said, you can Google. I said, well, it's called a beginner's class. If you saw the flyer, remember the flyer? It's beginner's class. And I said that at the height of the class, that all that I'm sharing is Googleable because it's a beginner's class. I said that. I said, but I did mention a sign that rules a certain race. Can you Google that? And she got quiet over the phone. I said, maybe you can Google it by now. I don't know. But I said, because when my teacher said it, it rocked our world. We was like, oh, shit. We knew the meaning and the frequencies of each sign. But we didn't put the macro and the micro in like that. And she said that to us in 1999, okay? And we was like, oh, shit. It makes sense. That's why they act like that. But in any event, I said back to the Virgo on the phone, the homie, I was like, is that Googleable? And I shared something else. I said, is that Googleable? And then I get with Papa. Y'all don't call him Papa. He's my Papa. Y'all don't say it. Okay. Y'all say Mr. T. Okay. But I get what Mr. T was saying when he was like, that was too much information for $7. And you know, he reminds me, you know, you're unique, so things will come out uniquely. That no. So I gotta figure out how to streamline it and taper it, especially if it won't be appreciated. With the Aries constantly projecting and interjecting and what the fuck. And I'm trying not to see it as a racial thing, because again, she did it to the proprietor of the bookstore. So I'm like, no, it can't be. She did it to her too. But then that's just Aries and fire. And the Aries is she was a business owner in her own right. So I guess she's used to being a boss. So wherever she goes, she wants to take the boss frequency with her and take over and control it. Aries, y'all. I know y'all like, well, Capricorns do the Cardinal, okay? But I don't find Libras to do the whole bullying thing. Well, bullying is ruled by Aries. Oh, let me not make this an Aries season video. And I need to put in that under that video, Aries season, but Aries, don't click on it. Don't click on this shit, please. Because the way I did Alyssa, oh, Jesus. Alyssa, girl, how did you survive it? SOS, SOS. And my thing is, you ain't got to click on this shit. I don't understand people get mad at videos that they don't have to click on. You're getting mad at something that's not forced on you. You're getting mad at a choice that you made. Even with my class. You're there on your own volition. Ain't nobody asked you to come to this class, and ain't nobody forced it. If it resonates with you as truth, retain. If it doesn't, discard. That's what I do in regular school, college. That we're programmed to think that to believe. Well, let me not say that. Conventional college, matriculated, accredited, transferable credits. I do that there with those professors. I make notes because they'll be on a test. You got to pass the test. You see what I'm saying? But as far as embodying it and keeping it like, oh, that's true. If it don't resonate as truth, I'd simply discard. I don't sit and debate. Oh, no, I'm not tugging a war, having a tug of war with the professor or anybody who I chose to willingly go to your workshop and have a debate. I'm not getting paid for debate. Don't lecturers and debaters get paid handsomely in the no. Unless there's some sort of tangible prize, I can pay my bills and buy some groceries. I'm a leisurely lady, okay? Leisurely lady. And shout out to my mama, because I wasn't even raised in the compare and compete frequency. I wasn't. I just wasn't. There's a lot of siblings, but we're stretched out in such age. We're all average 7 years apart. So we're darn near a decade apart. So we're like a bunch of only children. So there was no compare and compete there. It's like, you know, we all had our own friends. We're just so many different, you know, not different. We're so many years apart that I wasn't raised in the compare and compete frequency. I just simply wasn't. My mama prepared me, though. She said, well, you know, it's a competitive world. I'm like, why? She said, I guess because so many people. New York is, where they had a song, 8 million stories. But she said that once I started getting older and wanted, you know, seek jobs, after school jobs, make my own cute little coin. And when I started, she started charging me rent too, $50 a week. I'm like, Ma, you can't charge a teenager rent, can you? She was like, I most certainly can. You pull your weight here in this house. You don't want to do the dishes anymore. You're going to pay rent. You're going to do something. I'm like, but I still do the dishes. She's like, when you feel like it. Let me back. I'm like, this video is about the class I'm teaching. Sorry, y'all. Y'all can read that stuff in the memoir. But I was shocked, like $50 a week for a teen. Shouldn't I be over 18 before you start charging me rent? I feel like you should be over 8. Put down in the comments, do you think you should be over 18 before your parents start charging you rent? She said, no, you're working. You're slacked on your chores here in the house. You're going to pull your weight. Yes, no, $50 a week. Y'all can read more about that in the memoir. My allowance was $5 a week for years. I mean, like, and I'm not, Mama, I'm appreciative. I don't know, somebody could get this video to my mama. Mama, I'm appreciative of the $5. But from elementary school through junior high school and then high school, $5. My allowance was $5 a week for the duration of my childhood. And I really worked for that $5. I had chores. She sold Avon. And she used to put the little Avon book in a cute little plastic baggie they had. And in Queens, you know, you go around, you put the baggie on the doors. On the gate. I will put it on the gate. Because I think, when did they start the law you couldn't put flyers in people's mailboxes? I'm not about to go into New York statutes and codes, although my 95 credits in legal studies, you looking that stuff up like, oh, God, oh, what we had to look up. Oh, jeez. I like when the professors gave field trips, though. Okay, I'm going to need you to go to this courthouse. And, I digress. What's this about? What's the video about? Me teaching this new class here. Well, teaching the class. New for me in the South. But in the event, Leo, this is what I'm saying. Papa. Why is he so skittish? Oh, it's 8:21, Papa. You got his breakfast? Because the body is a clock. That's Saturn. He knows when he eats. He acting the skittish plum fool. What? The energy, though. Ooh, the energy. You know we take good care of you. As fast as you are. Hell, you need to give me some of that speed. Shit. Papa, you gonna feed the baby? We carrying on. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off this thing and feed the baby because Papa like, well, why don't you feed him? Shit, go to the video. I feel your energy, Daddy. I feel it. Yeah, y'all. I just want to get out the challenging areas in the class that I'm teaching. I guess I get it because I understand astrology and the Aries, Capricorn, Moon, double cardinal. And she's a business owner. In her mind, no, you're not the boss of me. I'm the boss of me. Girl, anybody trying to boss you? I was invited to come here. Shit. The fuck? Why don't you talk to the boss of the bookstore and talk to them about the shit, okay? How about that? How about that? I don't know. Y'all wish me luck on the next class. I'm hoping she don't show up. Does that mean? I'm like, maybe she won't like the class and won't come back. And I could teach in peace. They said there'd be a thorn in my former friend. He has a friend. What's in the name? The pseudonyms. I haven't said the real given name on the pseudonym in the book. Former friend Devin. That's the pseudonym in the book. He has a friend. What is his name in the book? I think Keith. I know you're like, well, like we're gonna read the memoir. Go on, Leo. Go, yes. Y'all gotta feed Leo. Papa ain't paying him no mind. Okay. Papa, is there already food made up? I hope I don't have to make any from scratch. Y'all have a cat? Y'all make the food? The raw meat? That's what the videos, raw meat for cats on the videos? On YouTube here? Yeah, we gotta make up a big old bowl of food. And Leo barely has patience for that shit. He'll jump up while you're trying to make this shit. If you don't get your ass down. Oh. But anyway, listen to me, y'all. What I was say about the class. Yeah, just the egos. I know we all have an ego. But the younger the sign, the bigger the ego. Just, oh my heavens. Empress, her channel. Why am I giving somebody who got mad fucking subbies? It don't matter. That my ego, right? Not wanting to give out the shout out. But shout out to you for that Maya video. That thing was good as hell. She's a Libra. And a total diplomacy, just, oh my heavens. And Jay-Z got a Libra moon, so I said, I could see the draw there. But she mentions in that compilation that Empress put together, how there's some people with just huge egos. You just, oh my heavens. It's too much. It's too much. And in their mind, if you kiss their ass and agree with everything that they say, then you two can get along. That's how they think. They won't say it because some parts of them know that that's illogical to even think, let alone say. They don't want to appear foolish saying it. But that's how they really feel. If you agree with everything that they say, if you agree with everything that they say, and kiss their ass, God damn it, y'all good friends. That's what a real friend would do. That's how certain egoics think. Oh gosh. Look here. I'm a leisurely lady, and that sounds like a whole lot of energy and effort. And for what? What would be the prize? Do you get a free gift card to Publix, the grocery store? Leo, will you get your ass down? Go somewhere. Let me go, y'all. Let me go. But yeah, that just want to share about the class I'm teaching. If you want to come out to the class and you're in the Georgia area, go on and email me wisdomwanda@gmail.com. In the subject line, just write class, Astro class. Because I won't open the video. I mean, not the video. Because the email, but I don't recognize the address. What is he doing? Yo, let me go. Because I don't like when you get behind me scheming and shit. Big body going, you know, scheming and looking hard. Got a great big body, God. That's that MC Light shit. Libra, the Cardinals, you know. Yeah, you know, because you get behind you and jump up on your chin. You crazy as hell, nigga, if you don't go, your ass. Anyway, yeah, you the cat scheming. Talking about scheming, y'all. They ain't even cardinal from what's documented. The birthdays of Virgo and Aquarius. Did y'all see that Ra Ali thing? Maybe I'll make this a potpourri video. A potpourri of, what can I call the video? Potpourri of petties? Or petty potpourri? Or, I ain't gonna use gumbo. Squeaky guy. Shout out to Squeaky. Hey, Squeaky girl, you know you recognize the voice. I tweet this as Squeaky. That gumbo, that gumbo, that shit, I was like, that is gold. I had the corned beef hash. Maybe I make this a corned beef hash. But it's inspired from a Squeaky with the gumbo. That's so cool to name the video. But you don't buy it. I'm from New York. You just in our era, you don't buy it. You don't. You say, well, you could be inspired by it now, but do your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Give credit where credit's due. That's just a dimension of inspiration. Maybe I make this a petty potpourri, a potpourri of petties. I don't know, but Ra Ali, are you sure you an Aquarius? Y'all, honey, the way she's built, she may have Taurus on the ascendant. You know, the strong body, the thick, strong body. Taurus or what else could be on the ascendant? She may have Capricorn on the ascendant. I don't know, but did y'all see that on the Ra Ali Sky thingy? That in a Virgo, okay, what I learned in psychology class, because I will apply astrology to everything. Some teacher told me astrology rules everything, it's in everything. I was like, really? Started looking at life altogether different, okay? So and there's esoteric agenda. That video is on here. I believe they mentioned, or was it Chimatica? One of them, Chimatica or esoteric agenda. One of them mentions how psychology derived out of astrology. I was like, oh shit, okay. Because I surely was placing it when I would look at the sitting in the class back in the days, you know what I'm saying? But in that class, it was taught that love and war is about becoming one. And now I'm thinking about Tamar's song, about becoming one. Another teacher, I'm gonna save that for the book. I'm about to get into the organs and the kidneys. I wrote a book. I gotta finish shit, but an ebook, y'all get the shit. But that's what that is. War is about, why don't you agree with me? I'm gonna make you agree with me. That's the inception of war. The severely insecure, the fractured ego that's severely insecure, that desperately needs you to agree with it. Now, in some instances, forced agreement is necessary. Like a sane adult will agree with you that children should be protected. What's going on? What? Leo, why are you going in and out the kitchen? And Papa, you don't want him in the kitchen? What in the name of Jesse Jane? Oh, Leo, he wants to make your food in peace. Leo, that's because every time we making the food, you jump up on the thing. Nobody can make food with you jumping up there. And it's dangerous as hell, you jumping up there like that. Leo, he don't want you in there. You got to wait till it's done. We don't cook it, though, but you got to wait till it's done, baby. You ain't trying to hear that bullshit. But go on in there. You know, Papa don't play with you. You can go on risk the shit if you want to. At your own risk, nigga. At your own risk. But well, they said the N-word on this show on tape. Well, I said it with love. Naga King. Naga Nega's King. Okay. Yeah, so back to Kaya and not Kaya. Oh, that's my girl though. All the ladies in that like what? But any event, Kaya, you remind me of my friend. Oh, I long to see her. Oh, I long to see you again, girl. She ain't on social media. I've been looking for you. Oh my heavens, Kaya, the rapper's M.O.P. The tall one, his cousin. I went to high school with her. She's Brazzy. She'll be Brazzy in my novel. Not in my novel, my memoir. Installments 1. Is she in the second one? I think she's in 1 and 3. But Kai, you remind me of her. You do. When I first saw you and just the dark skin beauty, I was like, what if Kai's a Scorpio? This is way back before you go on the internet and look at people's birthdays. And then I thought, I'm like, what if she's a Scorpio with an air sign moon? Because this Bessie from high school, one of my besties, she's a Scorpio with Aquarius moon. And Kai remind me of her. And Who's older? Yeah, she is. You remind me of her. You do. I look at you, just think of Brazzy. Oh my heavens, Brazzy. Maybe if y'all can get this video to MOP. And MOP, we met. You came to where I used to work. You was with Francine and oh Lord, mercy. No, it's all love. But you came up and we were talking. And I don't know if you thought I was trying to be. I wasn't trying to be romantic. I gave you my number. I said, give this to your cousin Brazzy. Of course, I'm saying her name in person. And I'm like, did he give it to her? Maybe he don't see her often. Maybe he thought I was trying to be romantic. No. Please, get this video to Brazzy. Brazzy, go on Facebook. You know who was in our crew in high school, right? She's using her real name on Facebook. The Libra. Okay? You know what I'm talking about? I'm friends. Oh, do you remember my pen name? I'm on Facebook, but I use my pen name. My pen and stage name. I own it. It's my name. Yes, it's my name. I own it. Do you remember it? Remember? Brazzy, think of my marital name. We're no longer married, but I still kept it because I bought the name. It's mine. I'm going to keep it. I own it. Think of my former marital surname. And then think of the tribe we come from. My maternal tribe. Does it ring a bell? Is it ringing a bell now? If it jogs your memory, go ahead, girl. Go on and find me on Facebook. If not, you know who was in our clique. Libra. Slim, adorable, cute, fly. She's still fly. I gave fashion. I threw fashion to the wind, okay? The why of it all will be in the memoirs. The first, second, and third, okay? Although I done backslid with the fashion, y'all. Oh, I'm going to do a video for it. But I'm trying to figure out how because it's a bag. Yeah, Papa want me the bag. He surely did. He did. Thank you, Papa. I guess Merry Christmas. Although we don't really buy into it. But festive, be seasonal. Be happy seasons. So whatever the fuck. Listen. I'm going to do a video for that bag. I'm going to figure out how to do it. Because how I'm going to do the video for the bag and y'all can't see the bag. You know what the fuck going on? As soon as I figure this shit out, I'm going to have to get a mask or something. Then I just don't want y'all seeing my contours, my chubby factor. I'm not ashamed. I just like my anonymity. And contours are very descriptive. I'll be in Publix or Kroger's. You'll be like, that look like Wanda. That look the same contours. Yeah, bitch! But in any event, Brazzy girl. She got her name there. The name, yes, her name. Find her, you'll find me. Oh, Brazzy, I can see you. I do. I long to see you, friend. I do. And my brother ran into you. You gave him my number. You gave him your number. And he lost it. He's like, hold on. Guess who I ran into? I got a number. Hold on. Let me get the number. And I was holding on. I'm more happy. I got my pen and paper ready. I'm happy. Oh my God, I get the call, Brazzy. And the longer he took to get back to the phone, my heart sank. My stomach was sinking. Brazzy, I was like, he lost the number. He did. And he came right to the phone and said, I can't find it. I'm like, oh, I was so heartbroken. And get this, he ran into, what is her name in the memoir? Kia. Brazzy. Kia is light-skinned, chubby. She used to wear the tight, greasy, tight mushroom back in the 80s, remember? She used to do the weave. I haven't seen her since 08, but she started doing the weaves later on. She was the first I saw, like, in what's called real life with a weave. Other than seeing, like, you know, Donna Ross. Here's where Donna Ross hair falls. Attachment falls. I read an article back then. But other than seeing, you know, on TV, you know, the weaves or whatever it was called back then. You know what I'm talking about? Well, we're excommunicated, girl. Yeah. Oh! Jesus, God, did I almost say your name? Mercy. Brazzy, we're excommunicated. But I'm like, what did my brother keep running into my friends? What the fuck? I guess it's a Queens thing. But back in August, they ran into, she saw him up there on Jamaica Avenue, I think near Margarita's Pizza. If that ain't the best pizza in the world. Oh, that pizza's good as hell. No, I don't get a plug nickel for advertising. That pizza's good. Ain't no pizza topping that. None. I done said it. You heard what I said, right? None. Or yes, you said the whole world. Yes, the whole entire world. Ain't no pizza topping that. And the second runnings is their cousin up there on Francis Lewis. Are they still there, y'all? Gabby's? Oh, God, that pizza's so... Ooh. Papa, when I go to New York, I got to get the pizza. And you can't even park on Jamaica Avenue. Please, circle a block. You got to go with somebody, have them circle block, go get the pizza. Oh, God, it's so good. Anyway, but they saw each other near there, he told me. And some strange reason, she gave him, Brazzy, she gave him her phone number. I'm like, why? We ain't speak since 08. What the fuck? Is that like 10 years? I don't know. So, but this is what's weird too. Any astrologers listening to this? My brother is a Pisces with a Capricorn moon. This is what he did. Well, I'm fitting to tell you what he did is very Gemini. I didn't even bother explaining to it on the phone because he could get powder keg and emotional. And I don't think he meant no harm, but this was definitely a Gemini. I may have said it too. Are you having a Gemini transit or some air sign transit? It could be harmless, but air is communicators and Gemini is the messenger. Gemini is the messenger. Y'all wait till Gemini season. I'll do that video. But anywho, that'd be last video of this set. Yeah, did not. This video, this channel, go back to other outlet stuff. Okay. What's out, man? It's still outlet. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm getting parched. Papa, that's how I was parched teaching that class. I have to travel with water. I was parched. I needed chapstick. You know, shout out to all the orators and teachers. How do y'all do it with no water and chapstick? You ever saw a teacher just go and go and go and go and go with no fluids and chapstick? Hats off, kudos. I'm like, Papa, I was so parched teaching. Like I'm parched now. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a water. Papa got water here. Well, he probably don't want me drinking his water. You know, he's so particular. His space. He got an attitude. I'm sitting here now, y'all. I'm tired of this video up. Yeah, I'm gonna make this a petty potpourri. But I don't want to call it petty if it got astrology in it. Maybe it just be called potpourri. I'll figure this shit out, y'all. I'll title it later. Y'all see the shit out. Hold on. Ooh, it's hot as dick hat, man. When you stand up, the heat rises. Heat rising to, you know, the sun is up there, the heat rises. Heat rising to the top. Give it what you got. That's that Kenny Burke. Pop, they play Keep Rising. I used to go to Encore in Queens back in the day. Leo, please. When they play Keep Rising to the Top, oh my heavens. That coke ass light. Oh man. Encore. It turned into, I didn't go to Crystals, but I was at Encore, y'all. Hold on. Oh God. It was hot sitting. You rise as hot as dick had been. Oh, Leo. Leo, forgive us. We late with the breakfast. Is it that deep? I guess he's like, hell yeah. What the heck? Hi, Daddy. I'm parched, isn't it? You're rising. Remind me to bring water when I take you to go to class next week. I typed up the NDA, non-disclosure agreement. All the pearls I'm dropping in that damn class, sons of bitches. And then one, that's probably why she keep interjecting, because she don't want me dropping them pearls. You see what I'm saying? You know, trying to thwart your advancement and thwart the other motherfuckers from learning some shit. I mean motherfuckers in disrespect, but you know what I'm saying? Oh, Poppy, you see how it's hot than a motherfucker. You see how it is? I mean, it gets menopausal. You feel hot, baby? And maybe he acting skittish because he got fur. He hot as shit. I hope his fur don't grow. You know he's supposed to cut his hair if it gets long? Grooming is expensive. I was on YouTube videos trying to figure out how to groom his ass. Anybody paying that kind of coin shit now? Look. Oh, it's it. Niji says on Jose Manjo Niki go Sharia to Shobuchi. I tell you, I'm going to Japan. I want to bring me back some things. I get some fiat over to. What he carrying on? I'm back at the video. Hey y'all, I'm back. Now I know I was trying to get into the Ra Ali and Sky thing with astrology in that moment, but what was I talking about? How did I segue? Cause I should call this channel Segwaying and Parlaying, and then that's what the fuck is gonna be laying. That's what it is now. But how did I parlay and segue into? How did I go into Brazzy from that? What? I think I was meant to say Sky and I said Kaya name by accident. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, back to Ra Ali and Sky fight on the red carpet for Diddy's New Year's Eve party. I know it's 6 days in. I'm kind of late in this world. Yeah, that's hella late. And I'm from New York. I'm New York minute late. Papa, I don't think he likes it. Does he like that? Papa, you gonna make him vicious. I don't want him vicious. You see his reflexes? My ex-bestie was a Leo. No, she is a Leo with a Sag moon. And she's a natural combative fighter to her heart. And now I know why. Mars and Sag in the first house. Shit. But her reflexes was just like how Leo do, and his name Leo, Cheryl. You see how you touch him? He with it. Ain't no delay in the motherfucking nothing. But I don't want you making him a fighter, or unless he could plan on being a street cat. I don't want him out in the street, out in them damn streets. But you keep doing that, Papa. He'll be a fighter. Do we need him? Do we need a vicious cat? I don't do shit. But every time he moves like that, I think of her. Shit, she had no qualms getting them knuckle games in. Okay, and no shit. My ex-bestie. Hold on, y'all. Well, maybe because your name is Leo, you act like this. What are you? I don't want you ferocious. Papa, don't make him ferocious. You acting like he gonna hit the alleyway sometime soon. He ain't unprepared. What the hell? Calm down, Leo, please. You're in the house. Shit. And he out the window fighting, meowing at cats and other cats and squirrels, wanting to fight them. And then they may remember where he lived. Papa, please. See, Mars, males and Mars. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, back to Ra and Sky. In the psychology class, how you war is about becoming one. I need you to agree with me. I know you're like, that's hella insecure. Yeah, it is. But try to explain that to the bully. Beef is about you don't agree with me, and I'm going to force you to agree with me. Illegitimate beef. Now, legitimate beef is you wrong me and it's on. Motherfucker, bitch, it's on. Or bitch, yeah, girl, it's on because you wrong me and we're going to settle the score. And I guess in Ra's mind, that's what she did. I don't know. And back then, I think they were on social media explaining the inception of their conflict and whatever happened. I have no idea. I have no pony in the race. I do like Sky, though. I do. Pardon me, y'all. I do. And the conflict with her son made me really endeared me to her. It just did. Fuck. It is what it is. Although I don't have that same thing. You know, I didn't give my babies up for adoption, anything like that. But my oldest, just Sky, trust me, I understand. He ain't never raised no hand to me. Try to fight me. Hell the fuck no. But it was, well, it'd be in the memoir, y'all. It'd be in the memoir. But due to that, I have I have a special place in my heart for Sky, I do. And I know, yes, that she's been bullied. She's been a bully on the show, starting fights. And I don't know, I just like her. When she said, I always wanted to be a madam, I really fell in love. I don't know, that's my baby, y'all. For now, unless she do something horrible, I'm like, okay, Sky, girl. Okay, now, girl. But, for now, I felt bad. You know why I felt bad? I'm going to tell you why I felt bad. In that moment, back to psychology class, how the war and love is to become one. That thin line, because the same goal is to become one. And if you don't want to become one with me, I'm going to make you my enemy. I know it's weird. 50 Cent explained it well to Oprah in that interview they had. You go and find it on YouTube somewhere. He said, it was so profound. He said, if I can't be your friend, then I'm going to be your enemy. So I could not fit in or have a place. So I could count or something like that, he said. Hold on. And then studying the Milky Way. I study the astro stuff every day, but I've been really intensely studying because I'm teaching this class. And then studying the Milky Way, they were talking about little clusters, but I knew about the constellations and things like that nature. Not all the way. I'm a student. I'm a teacher and a student, perpetual. I'm a serial student. I'm always studying. Oh, gosh. Addicted to studying. You understand? Because you want to know, not to appear smart or, you know, they making it such an anti-smart society per the videos I watch, okay? Per the videos I watch, okay? Hold on. That I don't even know if it's clean water. Not you give a shit. Now, that I don't even know if they think it's cool to be, if they're trying to not make it cool to be smart today. I have no idea. Well, no, bookworms caught hell back in my day, too. I digress. But when they talked about the clusters in the Milky Way videos I was watching, I said, oh, wow. That's the neat. Leo, please. What is wrong with you? He's making the food. Oh, y'all, forgive me. No Papa, you're not making the food? Why?
Because he ate it already.
He ate at 8 o'clock? Papa, I came out here, 8:21. He didn't eat. He ate at 8 o'clock? Papa, why are you ignoring me? Oh, you don't want your voice in this thing? I don't have much traffic on my video, my channel. That I have my usuals that I love. Hey, Nessa girl. Hey, Miss Dishman. Huh?
Did you hear me?
Papa, you said he ate it already, and I asked you, did he eat at 8 o'clock his normal time? And you said nothing, Daddy.
Look, he ate already.
Fine, Papa, you don't talk to me that way. Then why he's acting crazy like he hungry?
Because it's you.
Don't say because it's me. What you mean because it's me? What I got to do with his hunger pains? Papa, don't talk to me that way. You know, you don't make me cuss. Don't make me cuss. My daggone nerve.
Well, I'm not bothering you. Leo is.
And I'm thinking it's because he's hungry, Daddy.
I keep telling you he ate already.
You didn't keep telling me. You just told me. And I was talking about this since what? I don't know. It's 8:47 now.
Well, listen to your video. You heard my voice. And you heard me say he ate already.
Oh. You know, whatever, Daddy.
It ain't whatever, it's what it is.
And who you learn that from? Who you learn that from? Me.
Who did you learn it from? The universe.
No, my ex-husband used to say that. No, my ex-husband, Mickey, used to say that. I'd go, whatever, Mickey. He goes, it's not whatever. It's what it is. I thought he has a comedic timing to that Pisces motherfucker. Oh, my goodness. And when I used to, because we met at 19, we were teenagers, and I would call him, when I call him an asshole, he would go, well, it beats being a whole ass. That he misses calling as a daggone comedian. His passion is music, but if he missed the call as a comedian, funny as hell. Hold on, this picture is crooked. I can straighten it up. Oh God, come on, baby. Oh, Papa, hang the picture up. I was trying to hang it up. It was crooked. I can't have the Brooklyn Bridge crooked. You know, I gotta have my New York pictures around me. Get homesick. I can see my pictures strung out. And that's a pretty picture of the Brooklyn Bridge. And the Brooklyn style speaks for itself. The sunset is beautiful. Anyway, y'all. Where was I? Forgive me, y'all. I'm in 42 minutes. I told y'all listen to me when y'all doing the dishes or cooking up some food or something. A bubble bath. I don't know if this would be a good ideal bubble bath video. I don't know. Anyway, we're driving to the store. Listen to me. In that moment, because this is good stuff that should be in my book, but I'm going to go ahead on and say it. In that moment, Sky was the Aquarius and Ra was the Virgo. No offense to Virgo. Don't take this as shade. But I'm like, oh, shit. The psychology classes, this shit is seen them because you become one. That's why I like indifference, detachment. I ain't trying to become one with adversaries and enmity and hell no. But more in the book. I don't want to give it too much. I haven't gave it enough breath, right? And you're probably still confused. Like, girl, you done told about this shit, and we still know what the hell you talking about. Yeah, bitch. That hurt me in my class. People say, you know, I'm still confused. I'm like, y'all are? I guess so, with the Aries interjecting every daggone 15 minutes. Oh, heavens. I gotta do a recap when I get back to class next week, y'all. But back to my point. Yeah, the war and love, the goal is to become one. And that's the clusters, to feel the need to belong and things of that nature. But I don't want to belong to adversarial energy. Oh, fuck no. Shit, no. But other planet I come from, they must be bubbly and friendly and fun-loving as a motherfucker over there. I don't, no. I don't want to know. No. But I am, I was into, what was my majors? Nursing and fine arts and then legal studies. So especially with nursing, a lot of psychology and science classes. So studying the mind and studying human behavior, I had to do that to pass classes. So I still like to do it. Like, well, let me see if I can figure out why they do. What's the science behind that one? But to want to be one with it, and oh hell no. No, thank you. No, the fuck, thank you. But yeah, that moment was very, and people in the comments were like, why did Sky walk into that? What, she thought it was sweet like that? Didn't Foxy have? I don't know if Sky's too young to remember Foxy Rhymes. Well, what she said, bitches, I'm not an industry bitch. I'm an industries bitch. Something. Bitches see a bitch in the street, she think it's sweet. Some shit. That shit is the shit. I don't remember what song it was from, but that give you an indicator to And didn't Cardi B tell us in the episode of Love and Hip Hop, when we got beef, bitch, we got beef forever. Dude, Sky, are you born in New York? What the fuck? Aren't y'all both from New York? Sky, you born and raised in New York. No, bitch, smiling. But see, but that they switch roles. Shout out to Nefert. I know we don't speak anymore, but I like the way you handled every Libra classy. I was gonna say amicable. Shout out to Little Mo with that. Little Mo got into my heart when she said amicable. She did. She got out my heart when she started bullying Shantae. It wasn't clear what she was bullying her for. We're gonna get to that to the Aquarius season video. But in any event, yeah, in the first, that was an amicable ending. Very classy, very Libra, very dignified. Hold on. Anyway, how did I get to Nefert? Oh yeah, back then I was on the phone with Nefert, and she was telling me that ain't her real name, but that's what I named her. She said, that means sweet, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna let you call me that. I'm like, I thought that's what you told me your name was. She was like, no, that's not my name. I'm like, oh. Well, where did I get that from? She was like, I don't know. But it means sweet. Nefert means sweet. So I'm going to let you call me that. Yeah, cool. I said, okay. Nefert it is. But anyhow, well, I didn't say. I didn't forget what I was finna say. I had coffee, y'all. I can't even have coffee with the Daniel fast. What the hell could I have? I'm finna check. I gotta look at the list. But, yeah, on the phone. Yeah, she was telling me how, and the Libra saying this, weighs really even stronger in my mind. She was like, right now on the phone, I'm you and you're me. And I'm on the phone like, well, what do you mean? I couldn't really embrace it because I'm like, how how many people get rude on the phone and the hell I ain't them? But I think that's that whole bullying, desperate way of trying to becoming one. Like being bully brawn for one. If that makes sense. Just trust me, sex creates soul ties, and I'm wanting to beef in a way create soul ties. Y'all go and get the book when I put the shit out. Go and get the shit, okay? But in the event, because I'll flesh it out. What they call it in writing? Flesh, not thresh. Yeah, they'll flesh out this whole astro theory of mine and whatnot in the book. Now, I'm telling you before, I'm telling you again. God daggone it. Sky was in Aquarius in that moment, walking over to her with peace and humanitarianism and letting it go like I let it go with grown women, hugs and love. And an Aquarius too would also think she's not going to get ratchet on the red carpet at Puff Daddy's party. No. That would be because an Aquarius tend to be higher thought, higher minded. As that Rakim, one of my favorite Aquarians. Okay. Yeah, he done told us elevation, constant expansion. No, elevation cause expansion. No, and that's my song too. What's jamming? Constant elevation cause expansion and move my mansion. You know what I'm saying? Aquarians tend to be high-minded. So she is like Sky, let it go, and we're grown women. We look dolled up. Hey, girl. And a Virgo, much younger sign than Aquarius, analytical. I'm not gonna say to the point of being petty and keen. Trust and believe. I'm telling you, they switch roles. To hold that grudge like that was more Virgo than Aquarius. Oh my heavens, yes. I'm telling you. And like people say, well, Sky gave her a chance to gather herself before they fought in the Black Ink Crew location. That's Aquarius too. Just humanitarian to give you a chance to gather yourself. And but the point of the matter is, ain't no Virgo born and raised in New York gonna walk into something like that unless they thought it. No, I don't even. Again, I don't see a Virgo. No, Sky. I don't know what kind of Aquarian transit you were having, what kind of air sign, namely Libra and Aquarius transit you were having to trust the dude. Child. We all should learn a lesson from that. Like my ex-bestie said, used to say, I don't think she said now, I think she's a bona fide Christian. Growing up, we've been friends since the sandbox, as my Ridge would say. We met in fourth grade. Look here, like she used to say, soon as that bitch get within arm's reach, and she just be repeating. I'm like, no, let me do the negotiating. Let me do the talking, please. It doesn't have to get physical. Let me negotiate. And she just keep repeating, soon as she get within arm's reach. Soon as that bitch get within arm's reach. I'm like, oh God. And you praying, girl, please don't get close to us. Don't get within arm's reach. Say you say like 3-4 feet away, please. Because it just wouldn't be no more. It just ain't gonna be no talking for my ex-bestie, the Leo with the Sag moon. No. Scorpio ascended? No. But in any event, y'all, Sky, kudos to you for maturity, maturation. Nothing taking nothing away from Ra, but you could tell Sky in her heart and mind in that moment, she thought it was over. It was, we're grown, we matured, it's over. Looked like she was even trying to hug her with like a truce, a forgiveness truce. And man, listen. And Sky, I think you fool with astrology. I saw one of your videos, you was like Aquarians will walk away or something like that. So I think you F's with astrology. Girl, you ain't read about no, but if she read about Aquarius, she won't get a clear. You have to see Ra. If you read about Aquarius, Sky, you would think it would have been okay to hug. She probably did. Think it was okay to hug her. And Aquarius and Virgo is a quincux. You know what I mean? That's either discord or indifference. No motherfucking middle ground with that shit. Not no goddamn quincux, 150 degrees. Don't in New York they call a what they call a buck 50, 150. Ain't y'all both from New York? What the fuck? No, listen to me. Listen to me. Quincunxes, squares. Don't just assume the beef is fucking over. No. And even playing possum like that, pretending like it's sweet like that. You know what the old, you have to study the medicine cards, the old possum, is that card 23? In the, y'all go and study card 20, card 23 in the medicine cards and think it's sweet like that. If you fucking want to play a possum, no. If we brought like that, bitch, don't come close to me. No, bitch, don't come close. Shh. You better listen to them old school Foxy lyrics, okay? That's what fucking, she's a Virgo. Okay. We ain't been hugging. Was we sweet like that before the beef? That's what I'm saying. It's not like you're even restoring. It's not even a restoration of love. Because were we ever cool like that? Were we ever sweet? Are we getting back to point A? And when our point A was always angst from the fucking gate. No, bitch. Don't play me close. I'm not even a hugger. New Yorkers are huggers. So we huggers? I try not to be rude, but I tense up now. Somebody hug me. If it ain't Papa or somebody in my family, immediate family that I like. Why the fuck are you hugging me? We born in New York. What the fuck you doing? No. Blending auras like that and shit. You gotta put all kinds of certain perfumes on to protect your aura and all kinds of. I digress, but it was hurtful to see women carry on like that on the anywhere. Melanated sisters cutting plum. It's not cutting the plum because that's real beef. If you got real, past beef, backdated beef. Jeez, boy, y'all. Anyway. Even with beef, the cow, in astrology, the bull and the female, the cow's the female bull in Taurus and fixed sign. And no wonder beef could be so fixed. Scorpio's Taurus opposite. Well, let me save that for the book, y'all. But in the event, and don't bite. Pardon, if there's an astrologer, not that, but if there's an astrologer listening, don't bite. You gonna bite? Don't bite. Do your own astro researches. Do your own musings. Put your own little astro jigsaw puzzle together. I'm from New York, y'all. Old school. That biting shit is terrible. It's lame and terrible. And it's karmic-y. It's karmic-y. The spiritual stuff I know is very karmic-y. You don't fuck around. I'm speaking with the red ink here, okay? But anywho, you can be inspired by, I repeat, you can be inspired by and then give proper credit where credit is due. And I get that from school. Them professors want those papers. They want the bibliography. Where did you get this information from? That's not optional. No. That bibliography better be in the back of that paper. And you don't get half credit. You get no credit. No. We need the bibliography, okay? It's non-negotiable. So, yeah. So, I get that from studying spiritual karmic laws and just fundamental college to give credit where credit is due. Now, if you don't remember where it derived, where you got it from, then say that. What the fuck? But in any event, Leo, you look at my Brooklyn portrait? It's Brooklyn, baby. You ever been in New York, Leo? You born in Georgia, Leo? We should take Leo to New York. Do they let cats on the plane? That may be a bit much, huh? You want to see where mommy from, baby? All right, y'all. That's it. I think this will be a potpourri. Yeah. All right, peace. I don't know if I forgot something. Oh, it's 55 minutes. All right, peace.